Rule number one's always been, you don't leave fish to find fish. That plays on the Henry's Fork for sure. If they're going where you're at, stop and fish them. There was one time we had a nasty thunderstorm coming in. I was on Wood Road in the boat with clients. All of a sudden you could see like out towards Harriman, it's just like black thunderstorms, lightning coming down. And it was just drakes just popping, and it was like that scene out of Caddyshack. I'd keep playing. There's lightning all around us. And, there were just bugs everywhere, fish everywhere. It was to the point where it was like, no, not that one, not that one. Yeah, that one over there, that one's over 20, let's go get that one. Put the drake over him, put the drake over him, put the drake over him, and he finally eats it, It was crazy. It was like, it lasted for about a half an hour, and then the storm came through and it shut it down. But oh man, right before that storm came off, there were just bugs pouring off. It was awesome. Like an event you find, every 5 or 6 years if you're lucky. A while back, I was up in Island Park when it was like -20. We had that 1 week where it was real freaking cold. I had to go up there because I bought that Dodge over there is Bob Evans' old truck. Do you remember Bob Evans? Little old salty dog from Vermont. Aaron brought me up in the tundra, stopped off at the overlook, and we're just kind of eating lunch in the truck. I go down to the river and it's just ice. It was like 88 CFS coming out of the dam. And I was like, this isn't good, I texted Brandon and was like, hey man, what are the odds we're gonna get some more flow? Within an hour, he texted me back like an essay. Impressive, the response, but basically saying, we're on it and we're trying, and we've got better winter flows than we've ever had, and we're in the biggest drought cycle since 1941, kind of thing. 40 to 42 was the last 3-year drought cycle to rival what we're going through right now. You get quick response like that from somebody I just feel like he's invested, you know what I mean? It's not just like he's got a job, but he's invested. It's as good as it's ever been, that I've ever fished it. And the hatches are great, the health of the fish are great, the health of the fishery is great. There's big fish, there's a lot of fish, and they're not easy. The Henry's Fork has that reputation for a reason. You gotta take the good with the bad.
Okay, let's say it together. 1, 2, 3. Oncorhynchus micus. Raise your hand if you're excited to see our trout eggs today. Yeah? Okay, let's try it this way. Let's say cheer as loud as you can if you are excited to see our trout eggs today. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! We talked about how to take care of our eggs yesterday. What were some of the guidelines we talked about? Go ahead.
To not bang on the glass because they're sensitive to hearing.
Perfect. Don't tap on the glass. What else?
Put the cloth over because
Yeah.
they're sensitive to light.
Because they're sensitive to light. Go ahead.
And you do the right temperature.
The right temperature. And what is the right temperature for our trout? Go ahead. 52. We talked about yesterday that there's a little bit of variance that we allow in the temperature, that they'll still be okay with plus or minus 2 degrees. That's right, plus or minus 2. So we're going to have you guys keep track of that temperature throughout the school year. And if you see it's at 54, 51, as long as it's within 2 of 52, we're still okay. If it gets higher than that, tell your teachers, they'll tell me, and we can get it fixed.